Okay, so we recorded this early January, and as we're recording this intro, it is February 27th. So this video is long overdue. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoy. So yeah, I'm making video and I got friends.
Yeah.
So everyone introduce yourself.
I guess I'll go first. I am Ivy and or Moth or Jacket. All of those three are fine with me. I am sick.
I am Katie. I am the Silver Wolf. I also have a YouTube. I'm not gonna advertise it because that's just mean. And I
Don't
am
worry, I'm
also
gonna put you
Juni.
in the description anyway.
Oh, I am also Juni's girlfriend.
And I am Juni.
Yeah,
That's all my description is.
I am Juni. That's the perfect description. I need to change my mind. This is boring. I just need like a funny, stupid line for mine. I game, I draw. That is it. That's what it's gonna be.
So today we're gonna be talking about Sonic Lost World, the 100% best game in the franchise.
Yeah.
Press X to doubt that. Sonic Unleashed is the best. I'm sorry, but I love Sonic Unleashed. That one's my favorite.
Sonic Unleashed and Sonic and the Black Knight are up there with me.
So Lost World, it's a game that came out on the Wii U. It was re-released on
Yours?
PC, which is where I played. And
Wii
in
U
my
is the
opinion,
worst.
it's pretty meh.
Wii U is the worst gaming console, I think.
The Wii
a lot-
was a
Because
terrible.
the Sonic games they made for the Wii U didn't even fit the engine, so they kind of sucked. Like that's
Yeah.
what happened. That's what happened to Rise of Lyric. Like they had to scrunch it down so it would fit the Wii U's engine.
Yeah, the Wii U was a very cruddy freaking console. Sorry, I forgot the word. But there were some good games on it.
Yeah, there were some good games, but the console itself was just terrible. The Wii is honestly the superior, and it came before.
Yeah, the Wii is superior. They should have just skipped the Wii U entirely and just went ahead with the Switch.
Yeah, they should have. Yeah, like the Wii U is like, it's like that Light Fury meme where it's the Light Fury is the Wii U and then the Switch is the cooler version of Light Fury, and it's just like, I'm you, but cooler.
Yes.
I'll define that so Julie can put it in.
Sonic Lost World definitely suffered through the Wii U, and that's how I played it back in the day, and yet I still loved it.
My introduction to Lost World was having the Zaz boss in Sonic Dash. And that was it.
When I played
Oh,
Dash, I didn't even know who that was. I was like, oh man, new character. I never knew what Lost World was. I think my first exposure to Lost World was Radical Soda's video.
Yeah. Yeah, so give us a summary of Lost World.
Right, Lost World, it's a game. That's it, it's a game. It's if you
It's a game.
if you played any of the New Super Mario Bros. Series, you know what the worlds contain. Like the
Isn't some of the soundtrack in Lost World similar to Mario music?
sort of.
Like, I remember listening to some of the soundtrack for Lost World, I'm like, this sounds like it's switching between Sonic and Mario, then back to Sonic, repeat.
Yeah,
It
this was
odd.
when they were taking the Mario approach.
Oh. Is that why Lost World suffered? Because they went Mario style?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, Sega. Word of advice, don't try to be something you're not. Be yourself. Don't be Nintendo. Nintendo sucks. Be you.
Yeah.
When you start up a new game, you get introduced with a cutscene of Sonic and Tails chasing Eggman in the tornado. Sonic says,
Oh, yeah,
"Drop the critters, Eggman," and Eggman actually drops the critters. and they fall to their
Oh,
doom.
Pius!
And they didn't die from the impact, surprisingly.
Pius coming for Eggman.
It's like, drop the critters, Eggman. He drops them. How dare you? Why would you drop them like that?
Abuse.
And then we get presented to like this new world. Tails knows what it is. He's like, wow, it's the Lost Hex. What is the Lost Hex, you ask?
The world.
Just new world.
Anyway, we
It's a
get dropped
whole
into the
new
first level of the
world.
game. It's basically
Like,
Green Hill.
Time to put you in.
Yep.
Let's go.
There's always the Green Hill.
Yeah, you
Windy
always gotta
Hill
have
is
your
basically
green.
just Green Hill in the sky.
That's strange. There's 2 green hills out there?
There's 20 million
Yes.
Green Hills at this point, man.
Well, there's a green hill near my house. Like the Green Hill toll house. It was an old toll house.
Ooh.
And it just says, there's a sign on the side that says Green Hill. I'm like, Sonic!
Rolling around at this. I'm sorry.
So in the first level, you're basically introduced to how the game flows. You have... So if you're playing on controller, which is what I'm playing at, basically you hold the right trigger, I think it's what it's called, to run. There's a run
Oh,
button.
ew.
A running trigger.
Yep.
That's the weirdest control bind I've heard of. Using the trigger for something other than like attacking or stuff like that.
Yeah, that's a
I
little.
wouldn't think of it as the primary button. I would think of a joystick as the button.
Yeah.
Well, the joystick you can still move around with, but with the joystick you walk.
Oh, so are you saying the right trigger's like the boost?
There is no boost in this game. It's just running.
Ah, shit.
It's literally just like the
Switch
figure eight
you
run.
and walk.
I think players like to be in control of Sonic's speed, so that's kind of a small issue I take up. Or whatever. I can't form words.
I've been holding the run button for 90% of the game.
That sounds like a cramp.
It probably would have if my controller wasn't so comfortable. It's comfortable.
Lucky.
There's a parkour mechanic where you can like run up walls, run on the walls. Fuck.
So Sonic becomes Spider-Man and can literally walk on the wall.
Well, you have to be holding the run button for it to work.
Oh. So Sonic becomes Spider-Man.
Sort of, yeah.
Spider Hog.
Yeah.
The jump button is the same, A and B. There's a drop button where like I don't know how to explain it. It's like
Sonic just
Mighty's.
crouches?
It's like Mighty's power where he drops down
Oh,
instantly.
Ground Pound?
Yeah, that. Except you
Oh.
can do it. You can do it up to 3 times.
Ooh. Like bam, bam, bam.
Yeah, but it's not as powerful as Mighty.
So how many characters are in the game?
Let's see. We got Sonic, Tails, Eggman, Orbot, Cubot, Boss, Crazy, Fat, Old Man, and Girl.
And emo.
Amy and Knuckles, 12. Oh, and Emo, 13.
Lucky 13.
Zor
Yeah, 'cause
was
I was
the
gonna
only
say, I
good
thought
part
they
of that
were
fucking
6.
game for me, to be honest.
Aren't they called the Zeddy or something like that?
Yeah.
It was Eddie.
Yeti, but with a Z.
Yes.
We'll
That's-
get to them in a bit.
Okay.
There's an inventory button where you press down the right stick.
Sonic has an inventory?
Apparently so, yeah. The inventory only contains 5 slots, so you can only have 5 items.
Well, that sucks.
When you jump, you're able to do a homing attack, but you can also do a kick. For the homing attack,
How?
specific enemies can only do the homing attack, and specific enemies do the kick. So the homing attack is basically the same as usual. Press A, then press A again when the target's ready. But yeah, for the kick, basically you do the jump, and then once you get like a little target, you press Y or X, which is basically the same as the ground pound. But instead you kick the enemies instead of homing attack. There is a thing you can do with the the left trigger. I
Yeah, because
don't.
right triggers run.
Oh
Run
right,
trigger.
the left trigger is the spin dash.
Oh.
And then I learned like in the second world that you can actually do the revving up of the spin dash.
You
And
know
I was
what I
like,
just thought of?
yes. That's
I
what I use
just
for
thought of
50% of the game.
something. I just thought of something.
What?
All I can picture now is your Juni character just trying to perform Sonic's spin dash and crashing into a wall.
That sounds like something Juni would do.
It does.
There's something you could do with the D-pad, but I don't remember what it was because I didn't pay attention to the controls.
It took me years to figure out that D-pad meant directional pad.
It took me today to figure that out.
Oh,
I'm not the smartest.
this video about to expose you.
Oh shit.
The right bumper that's used to do that. You use
Don't
that
worry,
to
I'll do
use
that too.
the color wisp powers. Yes, the wisps are
That's so,
back. The wisps are back. I don't
I
know
love
why.
those.
They just are.
They're so cute.
And then the left
They're
bumper,
so cute.
the left bumper. I've never used this button before, but
Mhm.
you can use the Chaos Emeralds for with the left bumper.
Ugh.
I don't know how to get the Chaos Emeralds.
Neither do I in that game. I never saw them in the cutscenes that I would watch.
Hmm.
I just look at the cinematic cutscenes and just watch the whole thing. I don't. That's usually what I do before watching gameplay. Either that or I'll watch the Snapcube dubs.
But yeah, there is nowhere in the map where you can actually collect the Chaos Emeralds. I was thinking like at the end of the game, like after the final boss, with like the after game, there was like there's a secret world. We'll talk about it later, but like I was thinking like, oh, that would probably unlock the Chaos Emeralds. It didn't. So I
Maybe
never
you'll
got
have
to
to
use
look it
the
up
Chaos
online.
Emeralds.
You'll have to look it up online, see how you can get them.
I don't feel like it.
That's fair.
It's like fuck you. You can't find out how to use the Chaos Emeralds.
I guess that's the thing. If you want to figure it out, you got to keep playing and figure that out.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Now in the second level of the world of World 1, there's basically like a cutscene where it shows the exposition where Eggman is the Zeddy, and the first one you're gonna fight is the crazy one. I'm not gonna remember their names. I'm just gonna call them by what they
Zaz?
are.
I
Zaz.
think Zaz is the crazy one. I think Zeke is the old dude.
Yeah,
That's
Zeke
the
is
that's the only two I remember apart from Zavok, who is the big red guy with the horns.
I remember Zavok, Zaz, Zora, I think that's her name, and Zor.
Zor. So
Zor's
Zor
the
must be
emo.
Is Zor Big Chunk?
No, he's the little blue emo boy.
Oh, then who's Big Tubby Guy?
I have
Fat.
no fucking clue.
To Google I go. Okay, here's the Zeddy for the viewers to know. Zavok is the big, strong red guy. Hold on, I lost the list. Okay, so all their names just begin with Z, so that's good to know. So Master Zeke is the little old guy. Zaz is the crazy one. Xena is, I think, the lady.
Yeah, that's Xena.
Mom is the big tubby chunk, and Zor is the emo kid. So there you guys go. and Eggman controls them with the cacophonic conch.
We'll talk about it when we get to World 2.
Okay.
So in World 1, Level 2 is basically the introduction to the enemies. And the first one you get is the crazy one. And his
Zach.
boss fight, basically you chase him down. Or was that in the last one? It was either in the second level or in the fourth level, I don't remember. But you chase him down and then he starts chasing you and then you do a fight and then it's easy fight. They're all easy
It's
fights.
not Sonic without easy boss fights.
Level 3, if you know Mario, you'll know that usually the second level is a cave level. That's basically what level 3 is.
So they really went for the Mario style,
Yep.
didn't they? That was probably a huge mistake on their part, trying to copy Mario, because I imagine there was a lot of backlash for that, from the fans being like, this isn't Sonic, this is Mario. We want Sonic, not Mario. You know what I mean?
Probably. Oh yeah, since I got the game on Steam, when I finished World 1, it gave me another level, which was like a DLC with knights.
Oh, that's actually really cool.
I played it yesterday, and it was basically a boss rush, but not really. It didn't really have everything of the bosses, but it was themed around knights, so that was cool.
My cat is very interested in this knowledge.
Now we're in the desert level. Level 1 of the desert, we have desert. Self-explanatory.
Of course. Desert level has desert.
Level 2 is where we find out the fat guy exists. And
Zomnom.
yes, him. And this one is themed around bees. For some reason.
Bees!
Bees.
Everyone loves bees. Get Thanksy in here. He'll love it.
You get bees. You get bees. Everyone gets bees.
You get a bee, and you get a bee. Everyone gets a bee.
The bee level is basically an auto runner. So it just runs by itself. But you have to avoid everything. The first boss, I don't remember it. These bosses are so unmemorable, I can't remember.
That's how you know it's a bad game. It doesn't stick in your mind well.
Yeah.
In order for it to be a good game, it has to be memorable. It has to have good graphics, good soundtrack, good action, a story. I'm gonna go off on a tangent, so I'm gonna stop right here.
In the third level of the desert, there's like sweets and stuff. Because haha dessert, funny.
Oh, you were going to the desert? I thought you said desert.
We're gonna do the funny thing where people mix up dessert with desert.
And then the fourth level, it's an auto-scroller.
Oh no.
Oh god.
It's an auto-scroller. World 3, beach level.
Oh god.
That is it, beach level.
Beach party!
Yeah.
I forgot I took screenshot of the names. So we got Windy Hill, we got some desert ruins, that's right. Tropical Coast, that's what it's called. World 3 is Tropical Coast. In the second level, you see the old man is gonna fight you now. And you have to guide fruits to the blades. It doesn't kill him because the fruit shoots out a huge amount of juice for some reason.
What in the world are you talking about?
I'm just explaining how the game works.
I am lost in this lost world.
Sonic
I'm
Lost
so
World, but where my
confused.
girlfriend gets lost.
Yeah.
So in level 3, it's a grind rail level. Usually those are fun. This one is slow. It made me pain. It gave me pain. I'm in pain. I hated it. It was so boring. The fourth level, it's another boss level. I can't remember it. I don't feel like remembering it. I keep right-clicking, I'm in pain. I hate that grind level section. What world are we on? 4. We're in world 4, some snow level.
Oh god.
It's not ice cap, so then I'm depressed. Frozen Factory. That's why there's machines, it's Frozen Factory. Oh. I was confused why there was machines in the Frozen level. In this one, we're going against the girl.
Zero.
Yes. Which is the second level. And the second level gives me more pain than the grind rail level. Because it's the snowball level. It is so slow, it's much slower. One mess up, I fall down.
Isn't Sonic like trapped in the snowball, or is he making him?
He's trapped in it. Level 3, it's a casino. Why is there a casino, you
Woo!
ask? Who
Gambling
knows?
time! If you have a gambling addiction, please call a gambling addiction hotline to get yourself some help.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
The fourth level, it's some level. I can't remember. I'm not gonna remember it. I don't care. It's a level. It's there. It's another boss fight. This one, I think... Yeah, you're supposed to knock... No, that's a... I forgot to talk about the boss. I remember the boss fight for the snowball level. You're still the snowball, and you're supposed to, like, destroy these snowmen. And in the last snowman you destroy, Xena's there, and you had to basically squish her with the snowball, I guess. I don't remember. It was one of those, something like that.
I think that is it. You have to... I think there's a snowman and you have to knock her off of it too. I can't remember.
Yeah, the snowman knocking off that.
Like I
that
said
probably
before,
didn't happen.
Sonic Lost World is not memorable at all.
Like there were a few
You
things
can't remember
that.
shit from it.
Yeah.
That's just how much it sucked.
Now we're in World 5, some forest level. I gotta keep these
Ooh.
images open, man. I can't remember.
Hashtag Team Freeze.
Aha, I know which one this belongs to.
Belongs to me. Give me the package.
Give me the money. Put the money in the
I was talking
bag.
about the world, but you know.
Oh, the world. Oh, yeah, the world. I forgot.
The world belongs to Juni.
No, I'd rather not own Silent Forest. I'm fine.
God.
Would you rather have Silent Hill? That's terrifying.
Better than Silent Forest. God, I hate that one level. We'll talk about it soon. Level 1, forest level. That's all you need to know. It's a level. Based on forest.
Just a level. Just a level with trees.
Yeah.
It's fine.
This time we're not in the sky because the trees are blocking the sky. It's great.
That's spooky.
Level 2, we find out that the emo boy is there. Ivy's favorite character.
Zor.
Zor, my favorite.
And this level sucks balls. I hate it. This is my most hated level out of the entire game, period. That damn owl gives me so much pain.
Oh, but owls are cute. Haven't you ever seen a barn owl? They're so cute.
This owl is an asshole, though.
I am trying to get past the bitch. I do the music note thing. Well, we're talking about the Wisp later, but I'll do the music note thing. I get to a specific part, and the owl instantly catches me. Why? It's gone to the point where it gave me the checkpoint skip, and I'm like, yes, please, I'll take it. I hated that part.
I like how I said, why does it come after you? I'm like, it's like, ooh, a bunny, food time. Snatch up.
Yeah, and it gets its little bat friends to snatch up my poor body. Except I'm not even a bunny anymore, I'm a hedgehog. That can't even run fast because I don't have the boost.
I can just imagine shitpost Judy just minding her own business, and then this giant owl just comes and steals her away. Like, dinner time! But then it spits her out because she tastes really bad.
I can confirm
'Cause
that. Level 3, it's a cave level, but with ice. Why is there ice?
Because it's cold. Duh.
But we're in
Because
the
slippery
forest.
shit.
The forest is hot.
Not all the
Slippery
time.
shit.
Sometimes it could be a cold forest. You don't fucking know.
Maybe it's Elsa's work. Maybe Elsa came to Lost World before Frozen came out.
Oh shit.
Level
I don't
4,
know, I'm just
it's
spitballing here.
excuse me. Level 4, it's another. I think it's one of those 2D levels, and you're just going like up higher than the thing, and there's this section where it's like all dark and stuff. You have to use like it's like Sandopolis, where you have to pull down a lever and they will bring light for a certain amount of time. Except in this one, it takes like 10 seconds for the light to disappear. While in
That's
the
actually a good time skip. I mean, time frame.
yeah,
You
it's
just have to be quick enough with your movements.
well, the game is still the same, except you just can't homing attack for some reason when it's dark.
That's weird.
Probably because Sonic can't see shit, but he can see the shadows of everything. Well, I can
God,
anyway.
I want to do something now that you say that. Do hedgehogs have night vision? No, they actually have really poor eyesight. Sonic needs glasses.
Oh man.
No.
No wonder you can't homing attack then. World 6, we're in Sky level. aka Sky Road, not to be confused with Sky Road in Team Sonic Racing. They're two different things. Level 1 is basically Green Hill in the sky. What's more to say? It's just
Sky
copy
Hill.
paste Green Hill.
It's Sky Hill. Sky Hill. It's Danny's old band.
It's just Green Hill Zone in the sky again, but it's this time with more clouds.
Sky Hill. It's Sky Hill.
Was this one an auto runner? No, there's another one that's an auto runner. Oh no, this one has an auto runner section. That's right. No, it doesn't. Does it? I can't remember. I don't feel like remembering.
Yeah.
Level 2, you get to fight Zavok.
Oh boy, big old ram horn, whatever he looks like. I forget what he looks like. I just know he's in Sonic Forces as a hologram thingy, mabob.
Bowser. He's basically
What?
Bowser. He's Bowser, but he can
Wrong
talk.
franchise, dude. Wrong franchise.
He's basically Bowser at this point. Okay.
Yeah, he has like he does have like giant kind of ramish horns. I hate the fact that I just looked up fan art for this game. I'm
No, no. Why would
I
you
don't-
do this to yourself?
I don't want to see Zavok with titties. Thank you very much.
Why? Mistake to look up fan art. You should know this. Do not look fan art up on Google. It will burn your eyes out.
Yeah, and the bad thing is, it's either links to Twitter or Fur Affinity.
Oh God.
That reminds me of this one time where I just searched up the Violet Wisp, and one of the first things that popped up was the Wisp with boobs, and I was like,
No!
why?
Boobify everything.
Oh God.
Do not quote me on that. I know you're going to. You're absolutely going to. And you're going to put it in big letters on the screen. I can see it happening.
I'm
Cool fan art. It can very see shit like Zazak Zor. What the fuck is this?
I don't know.
They
internet. That's all you can describe it with. Is just it's the internet.
World level 3. I can't remember this one. God, I hate how these screenshots are so small.
Small.
All right, it's an auto flying level.
Oh god.
Yeah,
It's
you're.
like that one tornado. Is the one tornado thing in Sonic Unleashed?
No, there's nothing with the tornado. We'll talk about that later. But
But it's auto flying. That's why I said it.
but this one basically, he's like, I want to say he's like, sort of paragliding. Not really. What's it
Is he
called?
doing some sort of
Skydiving.
flying
It's
sport?
kind of like
He's doing
skydiving.
He's doing some sugar glider shit.
Yeah, it's basically another auto scroller level, but this time you're in the sky.
Oh boy.
Sonic
But he
automatically
becomes
goes up, and to go down you have to hold the jump button.
Ooh.
He also does the little spinning dash thingy.
Sonic become helicopter.
Helicopter.
Oh. Oh
The last level, it's another temple level, but this time it's with Zavok.
no. Again.
Yeah,
Sweet.
every world has 2 boss levels. Now we're going to the final level, or the final world of the game, Lava Mountain.
Doesn't Eggman seemingly die in the lava, and then at the end it's just like, oh no, Eggman's fine. Look at this.
Yeah. I forgot that I was meant to be talking about the story. Knuckles and Amy are presumably dead at this point. Level 1, I don't remember it. It's lava. Level 2.
The floor is lava.
Oh no, right, that's right. Level 1, it's a boss, sort of a boss rush. There's 2 boss rushes in this world. The first one, it's with the first 3 you fought, which were Crazy, Fat, and Old Man.
A crazy fat old man. Okay.
Oh shit.
Level 2, it's another grind rail section.
Oh, I love Green Rail.
No, but the ones in this game suck. They're slow.
Oh, then it's not fun.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. The grind rail sections are underwater.
What?
How is there water in the lava mountain?
Oh, fuck. I hate water. Underwater Sonic stages are the worst.
Plot holes.
More like science failure.
Yeah.
Level 3, another boss rush. This time with, Girl, Emo, and
Mediocrity?
Boss. And then in the final level, well, before we get to the final level, Eggman appears. He's like, haha, I faked my death. I planned this all along, bitches. And then we get to the final level, which is the final boss, which is Eggman.
That was one of Eggman's more clever points, where he faked his own death to execute his plan.
If you played Sonic Colors, you will know the final boss. It's basically Sonic Colors' final boss. Just without the cube thing. That's it.
Wow, they were really running dry on ideas for Lost World, weren't they? If they had to reuse assets like that.
Yeah.
Well, like they didn't reuse like the actual machine he used. They just reused the attacks, like laser. There's like some bubble one that I don't think that was in Colors, but the laser one was the same. There was one where he just pushed his hands together to crush Sonic, but you just had to jump over his hands. And then
using attack assets is kind of dull.
And then you defeat the man. And then, whoa, Tails fixed the machine. Oh, right, Tails.
You completely skipped over that plot line.
Oh, right, Tails. So
Yeah,
in
Sonic and Tails are constantly fighting.
yeah, and in the forest level, Tails gets captured because of a machine thingy, about one of the capsules being a trap, and then they're like, the Zeddy were like, you know what, let's make Tails the robot instead of Sonic, and then in the lava level, they're like, hey, we made your friend into robot. But then Tails betrays them because in one of the previous cutscenes, he messed with the machine thingy with a toothpick or whatever on the sandwich that
Yeah, his
Fat
tail's way
Man
more useful than
left.
I thought. Like,
But here's
I
the
didn't think he could pick things up with his tails. I thought he just used them as a propeller.
but here's the thing: how can he grab shit with the end of his tail, with just the hairs? How does that make sense?
Yeah, that doesn't really make sense. I can understand if, like, he curled the very tip around the toothpick, but he just sticks it in his fur and he's like, okay, tap, 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 tap.
And then his
How
brain
does
just
that
says something about
work?
detergent or whatever.
Yeah, he said he programmed a computer using only detergent and a toothpick.
And then he's like, "Oh, I didn't even need a detergent for this one." Oh, very cocky. After you defeat a battle boss, Tails he's like, you didn't need Eggman to destroy the stop the machine. And look, I even reversed it. I reversed the shits. How did you reverse it?
Yeah,
Machines don't work like that.
he basically just punches Sonic in the freaking face. Like, you really didn't need Eggman. You had me this whole time, and you were like, oh no, we need Eggman to do this, and you made Tails feel all sad.
Yeah, Sonic's a bitch. I love him, but he's such an asshole.
Post game, let's go. So
We made it!
we've now found
Almost.
hidden world. Why is there a world in the world? No one
Wait, this
knows.
isn't How to Train Your Dragon. What the heck?
There's a world inside a world, and it's called Hidden World, and it's all colorful. The first level, there were basically all mini games, but whatever. The first one, you're basically trying to get as many flickies as possible without the time running so low. Except you can do it infinitely because it always gives you 10 seconds after you get to a next section. Um,
So it's basically just infinite flicky run.
yeah, pretty much. I just didn't bother getting all
Wow.
that though. I just wanted to get to 1,000 and be like, fuck you. I can get
So
the final level.
the hidden world is basically a Sonic Dash sort of thing.
Yes. The second
Oh
level,
my god.
Tails Plane.
Woo!
It's all right. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. It's basically try to get to the end without running out of time.
Oh, that's boring.
The the plane is really
It's
stiff.
called the tornado. It's the tornado.
Yeah, sure, okay. The
The
tornado is
plane is
very
called the
stiff.
tornado.
It's a stiff machine, and for some reason it takes 20 years to get from one side to the other.
Yeah, the tornado in Unleashed was better because the sequence was you would fly and you got to shoot down all the robots.
You can't even shoot down anything in the minigame.
Oh, that sucks. I don't want to play Lost World ever.
Um, level
Sounds
3,
boring as
it's
hell.
level 3 is basically the same Sonic formula that you've been playing through the entire game, except the platforms disappear after you touch them. Well, the blue
Bah,
platforms disappear after you touch them. The yellow ones, they move forward. So it's basically like a moving platform.
that sounds confusing.
I figured that out like halfway through the game. Or the level. And then the final level, it's... How do I explain this? I don't know how to explain this one. It's like... It's like you're on... It's like an auto-scroller. Again.
Yeah.
Oh no.
But you're supposed to be jumping off of like little bubbles that have either a spike ball or an enemy. And whenever you jump off the bubble pops and it drops the spike ball or enemy. like halfway through the level, there's like a bigger version of the enemy, and you're supposed to throw the spike balls onto his mouth, with the third phase being him having a shield around him with little holes in it, and you're supposed to throw the spike ball into the mouth. I pretty much died at the end. I hated it. I hated that end bit. I was I was at the actual end of the stage where nothing spawned anymore, and I was like, fuck it. I threw the spike ball into his mouth. I was like, I did it! I did it! And then I freaking hit the top of the level and it made me die, and I was like, why?
That
Jesus.
sucks.
I was in pain. I had to do it all again. I hated
Yeah,
that.
the hitboxes sound a little wonky.
It's like one of those sky levels where it's like there's no ground, but if you touch like the top of the screen or the bottom of the screen, you die.
Ooh.
Oof.
It's like instant death. You don't even get the any lost rings. Once
Oh boy.
once you've gone to a certain point of the level, there's you can get. I've only gotten 2 of them. I'm not sure if there's any more, but in Tropical Coast, there's one where it's another flying level, flying auto scroller level, and in the Sky Road, there's it's another platforming one that where a platform disappears, but it disappears slowly, so it's alright. Although I hated that one enemy that just drops spike balls. It made me die 20 times.
Well,
That's about all the levels that I can think of, or that I can see.
Even after your exciting explanation, I still think Lost World is super boring.
It's meh. It's not the worst I've played.
Lost World is still pretty high up on my list. That's because nostalgia. It's one of the few games that I actually got to play on the Wii U.
Well, for nostalgia, I would have to go either Unleashed or Generations. I don't care what people say. Unleashed is one of the best Sonic games that was ever made.
That ghost bitch was annoying.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, Unleashed came right after 06. So it was really redeeming. And people hated on it because of the boost, because of the werehog stages. And I'm like, come on! Sega did a really good job with this game, and you're shitting on half of it.
They did do a really. It's a lot better than fucking 06, but.
Yeah, now all the games after Unleashed have just been blah.
They have fallen behind.
I think after getting shitted on for Unleashed, they just were like, okay, we don't give a crap anymore because you guys are so nasty.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
Well, Sonic Colors was very highly appreciated after Unleashed.
Yeah, Sonic Colors is a good game. I haven't played through all of it, but I got the re-release, and I haven't played through it yet, but I plan to once I get my Xbox fixed. Because it's having trouble connecting to the internet.
What I remember of Sonic Colors, it was actually very fun, so.
I've only watched Game Grumps play Ultimate.
I've watched them play a little bit. I played through a little bit of the first one, the first Sonic Colors, but then I gave away my Wii to somebody, so I couldn't finish it.
I rented it from Redbox for like 3 weeks.
You can rent video games from Redbox?
Yes, you can.
What?
I've always wanted to rent games from Redbox, but I never did.
My brain has exploded.
I think I got like straight A's on my last report card, and my mom was like, okay, you get to rent something for a very long time from Redbox, and I said, I want Sonic Colors.
I haven't even talked about the Wisps yet. There are multiple Wisps. For some reason, they're back. I don't know why. They're meant to be gone from Colors. I don't know.
I guess they just really like the Wisps.
There's old ones, there's new ones. Yeah. The first one you encounter is the Laser Wisp. he's decent. I like getting all the rings that it provides me.
Mhm.
There's the Crimson Eagle, which is painfully slow. There's magenta music note thing, which was basically a thing meant to be for the Wii U, where you had to tap on the notes things. But I'm on PC, and my PC isn't touchscreen, so I just had
It
to
doesn't
mash
work.
A. Just
Maybe that's what they should do next is redo Lost World for the Switch. Like
there's Asteroid. I think that's what it's called. But it's basically you hover around places and destroy the environment. Then there's like a special hole you can go through where it can get
so
you
it's
either a red
Wisps.
ring or just a lot of rings.
So it's Wisps commit property damage, not Sonic.
Well, Sonic's still controlling the Wisp power, so
So it's still Sonic commits property damage, just like Unleashed. Okay, that's
hell yeah.
cool.
The yellow drill returns in this game, and you can still drill through the ground. But in one of the beach levels, you can actually drill in the ground, and you'll be able to drill underwater too. And let me tell you, it fucking sucks.
Oh shit.
It's terrible. It is the worst underwater controlling thing I've ever had. We got Orange Rocket, where you just aim somewhere in the sky and it'll take you there. That's about it. Nothing useful. Oh yeah, there's the green hover again, which I've used like twice. Speaking of, there is this one section in Lava Level 3 where I had either the choice of using the hover or do the parkour. I went to do the parkour. I killed because I want to do something at least. I like doing stuff. I don't like waiting. And that's basically all the hover does. It makes you wait.
But parkour sucks.
I mean, the one in this level is actually fun, except it's broken. Whenever I try to jump to the other side of the other wall, for some reason, Sonic is like, you know what? I'm actually going up on top of the ledge, and it doesn't work. And because of that, well, there's also obstacles I had to avoid, which was the missile, and I killed Sonic in the lava 8 times.
Ugh.
I have committed
Wow.
hedgehog manslaughter.
No. Poor Sonk.
And that's all of the Wisps. That's all they exist.
Woo!
Some of them are decent, some of them are boring. It's, you know.
Have we made it yet?
There's the power-ups.
Oh,
I have
boy.
not used all the power-ups. I have not used any power-up. There's speed shoes, which makes you run faster, but it's basically the same speed as you holding down the run button. Well, at least when you're not pressing the run button while it's using the speed shoes. I'm not sure. It's probably something like that. That's all I remember from Brachiosaurus review. There's some lightning bolt power up. I don't know what that does. My assumption is that it does like the lightning shield, but I doubt that. Probably just collects the rings surrounding him. There's invincibility. I think we all know what that does.
Invincible.
Invincible.
There's Bomb Wisp. That's a power up. Which is the last. That was the last power up I've gotten, and I don't know what it does.
Explosions. Explosions.
I know it explodes, but I don't know exactly how to use it because I've never used any of the power-ups.
I love how I only get excited over the explosive.
What else? There's something else. What was that? 4 items? That was 4 items. Yeah. I'm missing one more. There's one more.
If you can't remember it, then it's probably not important or wasn't relevant much.
Yeah.
I think that's about it.
We made it!
Woohoo!
We made it, kitty! We made it, kitty!
Now it's time for me to rate the game.
What would you rate it?
Out of 10, I would rate it Sonic Lost World out of 10. And that would be like maybe 4, maybe 5, I don't know. It's not good, but it's not bad.
Ooh.
Like,
I
dead
forgot to
sensible.
steal up the loaf of bread from this morning. Oops. Sonic Lost World was not a memorable game. We can all agree on this, yes?
Yeah.
Even though my vision is mostly clouded by nostalgia, I barely remembered anything from that game.
And that's saying something.
And I couldn't even remember Xena's name, and she was one of my favorites. I could only remember Zaz and Zor.
I had to Google all of them.
I just called them by what they are. Boss, fat, old man, crazy, emo, girl. Well, I think that's it for this review.
Woo!
We made it through it.
Yeah!
We survived! We survived Sonic Lost World.
Or like Juni survived Sonic Lost World, and we're just here.
We're just here to absorb some of the impact
Yeah.
to keep Juni alive.
Maybe next time when I review like one of the classic Sonic games that I played.
Oh yeah.
That would be awesome.
Does that mean Pixel Sonic?
Yeah.
Woo!
Package is here.
Open it. Tell us what's inside.
It's an energy drink with a hot guy on the side of it.
Oh.
That's a weird way to say G Fuel.
It's not G Fuel, actually. It's Gamer Stuff. Oh no!
This video is not sponsored by G Fuel.
Or Gamer Stuff. Don't.
This video is not
This
sponsored by
video has
anything.
no sponsors. This video is sponsored by the like button and the subscribe button.
And don't forget about the notification bell.
Give us
Yeah.
money.
And if you don't subscribe, I'm gonna take your kneecaps.
Oh
He
no!
will. He will. He will take your kneecaps. It was a pleasure to join you, Judy.
Yeah, it was a pleasure to invite you.
It was wonderful being here, you guys.
Now it's time for your shameless plugs. What you guys have?
I have a YouTube, a Twitter, and an Instagram, but I barely use the Instagram.
Oh my god, same.
I just use it for random pictures. And the
I
Twitter
stream-
I just use to check on people. And just annoy the crap out of some of them. And then YouTube, I just sometimes do things. Like my one Minecraft video.
Yeah! I was not in it, but yeah.
Hopefully I'll get the second one out soon. I need to record it. But I got a new mic, so yay!
Let's go.
Nice.
My dog also says goodbye.
I
And so does
stream
the
on
cat.
Twitch.tv. Woo.
Twitch.tv/what?
Moth the Dork.
You gotta send me the link so I can
Lovely.
put it on the description.
I will.
Good.
I stream games and art, and just sometimes I'll just sit.
We good at sits.
Just
Yeah.
just chatting.
Yeah.
And then
We good at
I
sits.
stream a lot at Cuphead and Hotline Miami because they are very hard.
Well, I'm gonna stop recording now.
Okay.